Pat, great to be here, mate. You must be excited for your first bull sale.
Yeah, Ben, it's really, really good, exciting. It's been a hell of a journey to get to this point. Vicky and that have so much faith in me to push through, and we've had a pretty keen direction and a certain style that we wanted to achieve, and we're actually really getting there.
Yeah, I mean, it was fantastic photographing the bulls yesterday and working with them and seeing your female herd. But look, not many people know what Kelly Angus is and who you guys are. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about your breeding philosophy and how you do it?
We purchased quite a number of cows off Lawson's in the very beginning, and that sort of set the foundation up for us, and it gave us a really good base. We can't deny that. They were great cows. And then we on-bred from there, and we wanted those strong, resilient cows, but easy doing. That our input costs were minimal, and we're getting a great return out the other end. And they obviously got to look pretty nice too.
Yeah, I mean, it was great having a look at, we're looking at some heifers yesterday, looking at first calving heifers as well, and then cows. I mean, it's a really strong female herd. It's a great base.
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose the other thing too is it's really commercially focused too. It's they've got to do it on their own, and we run quite big contemporary groups to push those females, and especially the young females. As we've seen, the first calvers there, they've still got a bit of fat under the skin, and they're milking like all buggery. So those calves will be weaning shortly, and they've really put everything they can into there. But the females haven't faded too much. They've actually held their own, and there's no feed around at the moment anyway. We're a lot better than a lot of other people,
yeah.
But they've just got that resilience there, and that's what we select for, and then that's an on-flow effect.
And tell me a little bit about the team. Like, I've been really impressed with the people that you've surrounded yourself with. You've got a great team, and it's been really fun working together for a couple of days.
Yeah, well, it is just a big team. That's the thing, and that was from the very start with Vicky. That was very, very team focused and family orientated too. So, which is a big positive. There's no hierarchy in any of this. It's even playing field. If we've got an issue, we just sit around a table and have a chat about it. And
good.
There's a lot of trust there, and I think we've got it pretty well sorted now. So
yeah, you do. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get on to the bulls. It's a fantastic lineup of bulls. You've got some exciting sire lines, some exciting figure runs. So give us the lowdown.
Yeah, so there's just over 50 bulls that will be catalogued, and as we saw yesterday, we took photos, and there were some real standouts in there. And Visionary is a sire line. He really handy on feed efficiency, and that certainly shows with their feed conversion down there. When you look at them, you can walk through the whole group and you can pick them out straight away, just because they're a bit more plump. They're pretty soft sort of calves. They're very veal-y sort of type, so they're very easy doing it. And they've got a good carcass in there behind them too. So yeah, moving through, we've got a son of E7, so that Hercules bull, which he just keeps breeding really well.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
We've got some outstanding females from him, and they're structurally very right, and phenotypically they look pretty nice too, and they've got plenty of length and carcass, just unbelievable carcass in them, and but soft enough still to be able to go into sort of any herd and complement it. Our carcass is across the whole cow herd is quite high, and our IMF is sort of really excelling in a lot of things. Kodak's also bred really well for us. The cattle that we've bred have been structurally very right. Marbling's been a really big thing with him, and it's sort of driven it home for us. We've got a couple of very high marbling bulls. The 210 bull down there is 5 for IMF, so he'll be sort of sought after little fella, and he'll definitely be something to watch, and the same as that other bull, that 199 that we've got catalogued. So pretty exciting there. A couple of intensity sons in there. We don't have many of them. We didn't have much semen of him, but yeah, they're certainly something to watch too. They've got really easy doing, good carcass, but got some real power in there with growth too. But pull up, they don't, we're very conscious of our frame score as well. Yeah, there's been, over time there's been a few bulls that are probably just getting a little bit too big, and especially not suited to this area. So we've got to target what's our local surrounds needs. And temperament's a big thing too, you know, like all the stock are broken with dogs, and you know there's a lot of time spent with that, just getting it right, you know.
Yeah.
So you can sort of do anything with most of the bulls or females, you know, and even with calves at foot, you know, they're pretty good. So
yeah, well mate, the herd is an absolute credit to you, and it's been really enjoyable working with you, mate, and best of luck for the sale.
Thank you very much, Benny, and thanks to Maddie, the chief photographer.
We love the Maddie.